Hey there, folks, and welcome back to TwistedMetal 1. Last left off, we did Pit Viper of number 7. Now on to the actual number 3, I believe. Oh, wait, no. Oh, not number 3. Number 5, Thumper. The lowest of the lowlighters. This car is tough and big, able to escape from the toughest of neighborhoods. Bruce, a passionate kid from the streets of LA. He's got one last shot at taking his neighborhood out of the war zone. His special weapon is the flamethrower that is Scorcher, burning your enemies to a cinder with this red-hot column of flame, strong with lots of reach, which is kinda true. Special weapon power, I would say 3 or 4, speed, about right. Handling, that might be right too, maybe 3 actually on that. And armor, yeah, that's also right too, about 4. So yeah, Dumper is a bit of a, I don't know what's the best way to say it. I'd kind of say he's a mid-class, but you really have to like utilize the skills to use him efficiently, I would say, because unlike Dumper 2, where all you have to do is just freeze someone and flamethrow the crap out of them, reminder that you have that much ways to freeze them besides have a freeze missile. But as you can also see there, the flamethrower technically doesn't do a whole lot of damage compared to 2's counterpart. 2's counterpart would immediately take that health bar and smack it to the opponent at the end of it. Would Deadpool. Would seriously Deadpool. As the thing goes. But for this one, it's technically not that bad for flamethrower. It just you gotta be kind of close. But I will say it does have that reach part. That's like the special thing with this one is compared to 2's case. 2's case it lost a little bit of that reach, but reminder, freeze missile. Just freeze missile someone and then just cook them alive at the end of the day. Better said, that is basically the first round of Dumper right there for. I can't even remember what that area is called usually. I think it's just Clips or something. I can't remember what. Okay, on to the next one. We got 3 opponents here. We have Yellow Jacket, which not surprised, you see a butt to deal with. Jack tried right after me too. Holy crap. But yeah, as you can see here for Dumper, very easy to control and stuff. I will say I am technically forgetting something big that I need to say is that in this game, you do have first person, but I don't know how to activate it yet, so I'm sorry for those that wanted to see the insides of Dumper's car at the end of the day, but I just don't know where to even do that. But yeah, as you can see here though, I will say, if you do get a freeze missile, and then freeze someone in the flamethrower, you will ruin their day a little bit. I will note though, I had to use like 2 of the flamethrowers just to dish out that much to equivalent what feels like TwistedMetal 2's flamethrower. So yeah, overall, I would say the flamethrower is technically like a 3 or 4 at the end of the day. It's not crazy, but it does do in opponents at the end of it. And also, reminder that I double flamethrower on dark side of all things, which is one of the most highest durability vehicles to go against in terms of AI opponents. So that's something. That's not the craziest, but something at the most part. Yeah, we got Crimson Fury here. Oh. Spider-Man's. Oh, and I think I got hit by a Molotov there by a Yellow Jacket. Because, yeah, he chucks Molotovs. If you want to know what his special is. And that's one. It did help here. But, yeah, I will say, yeah, durability. I would technically say durability 3. He's not, like, crazy sturdy, but he's, like, right there. It's like, oh, right there where I want him to be for Crimson Fury. But, oh, almost said goodbye, Crimson Fury, but he bought me. And somehow that freaking knocked me to the side like that. Game physics, man, game physics. On this one. Because I will say, the physics are still kind of jank, not as bad as 2's though. I consider 2's way, way rougher compared to 1's case. Because this is more flat to the ground. If anything you have problem is magnetation to the ground at the end of the day. Otherwise it just kind of functionally works. I just never understand what was the point of changing the physics when that might have been still good enough at the end of the day. But on to the freeway, which we got Outlaw, Crimson Fury, Pit Viper, Warhog, and Mr. Grimm. Starting with Warhog here, as we just unleash bullets, because yeah, there's always that one opponent in the front of you every time you start freeway. Oh, there's a car that if you set on that car, you get full health. As it goes. I go up the thing here. Just sit up here because it's usually the best spot. I'm noticing. Because the fucking characters up at the end of the day. Yeah, you will mess them up. Like big time. Yeah, I almost killed Outlaw just right there alone. Good God. Because, yeah, I will say, compared to Pit Viper, I think at best, as long as you're not too risky, Dumper is technically a quicker character to go around when it comes to doing a playthrough of TwistedMetal at the end of the day. As long as you play the smarts, and as long as you're not too risky about your moves and stuff. The problem is, there are certain characters that are very anti to Dumper at the end of the day, because as the saying goes, Reach is a big dang. So there is a certain character that is crazy about the Reach when it comes to things. And we'll be getting to that one eventually, but here we are taking out 2 opponents here. I think that was... Oh, the Pepper's just going insane there, okay. You think that's... We got Pit Viper just giving chase a little bit there. After... I think she got hit by a landmine there. I think she hit one of my landmines there on the way. Didn't know what to do. Yeah, so far pretty fast and very, very fast paced. I will say there's gonna be a point where we're gonna be in a slog because, like I said, there's one character that's a super anti against Thumper, and it was been he was just straight up on my thorn of the side to deal with throughout the last or sub last area. That's Siberia. In other words. Got Crimson Fury. Hello. Throw some lollies at him. This thing goes. In this case, fire missiles. Ooh, cat drops. Which is kind of weird, yeah, because I would prefer cat drops over the spring mines, but I do see why the spring mines also exist. It's just kind of stupid at the end of the day. Which, if there's anything to add for a combat input and just replace the spring mines, just do that. Just do that. If there's again ever a remake for this, I'll be shocked though. Very shocked. Because they have to do a lot of work, I'll just say, when it comes, if they so happen to end up remaking the ones on down. Which all of them, to me, are technically good, it's just, each twist mode has its own flaw. Like, 2's case is being clunky as hell. That's my biggest problem about 2's case. 1's case, I do gotta say, it should have the combat input, but don't add the freeze missile as the combat input. Instead, add the jump. Maybe add armor, because I will say minions probably gonna get smarter on the remake, I assume. Instead of just beeline it. Because yeah, he's gonna be the biggest boss problem when it comes to TwistedMetal in general. If this game got smarter about things. And then also, yeah, stop having the opponents drive on the one lane. Have them make a suggestion of what lane they should drive, as the thing goes. Look, I don't just say that game sucks, I also mention the fixes, because yeah, I will say that is important when it comes to criticizing game. I know that people love talking smack on games at the end of the day. I mean, I do for damn sure. Just to show love, and I say, you know, love loosely, technically more of a just a berration that we just feel like we just need to give out of our chest at the end of the day. But I think people should pull the next step when it comes to not just berating the game, and that is also saying what you should to imply to fix the problem at the end of the day. And there's been those rare cases I've seen people that actually done that in order to, you know, resolve issues at the end of the day, and you know, maybe, who knows, maybe the game developer might listen upon that and actually implement that when they so happen to touch that remake ever again, which who knows, because don't know which team would, you know, end up piloting the remake, because I assume David Jaffe is probably not going to be piloting anytime soon due to controversies and that as such, as the thing goes. But, I mean, I'm not gonna stop him. I mean, he's still good. He can still do it at the end of the day. If there's one thing he's really good at is game developing, and this is one of them right here. as the thing goes. I'm not gonna stop him on that, regardless how controversial he is or not. On such, I will admit he made a lot of stupid remarks though. Certain, this is an Xbox, as he points to a grave. It's genius. That was not smart. Certain, what the son was showing was the grave of a father that passed away and stuff. It's like, just not smart. Just not smart in the head when it came to that. This is an Xbox. Like, come on, man. You don't see what's wrong with that? Like, bad. That's not even dark humor. That's just fucking evil. I'm not even gonna count. You'll know when it's dark humor. I'll just say that. When it comes to applying dark humor, you'll know when it's dark humor. But when you apply something like that, that's a whole different beast of its own. As the thing goes. If you're going to imply dark humor, apply it correctly. As the thing goes. Or are you going to screw up like Jaffe did? Anyways, Spectre did. Oh, hi, Sweet Tooth. Speaking of the anti, there he is, which is Mr. Sweet Tooth. Oh, he's going to be concerned during Cyberbia. Yeah, he's going to show up no matter what. As the thing goes. Because, yeah, he shows up in the laters. Or I want to say the semi-final of the two, except for the last one. The last one's usually just Hammerhead or Darkstar or someone, or a big vehicle for that. Because I don't think I ever seen Sweet Tooth for the last one. When it comes to that, because I don't know how random the choice selection is, and I will say a mod will give you a whole different experience on that if there was a randomizer applied to this. Because you wouldn't think randomizer would change the results of this. It would drastically would. Because imagine having Sweet Tooth as your first opponent for the first stage. That would be hell. That would be very much hell. Which yeah, speaking of fixes, that is something big to add in these arcade games of nowadays, is randomizers in general. I would recommend, as any game developer, always add a randomizer. This includes even a monster raising game, a combat shooter game like this, or just RPGs. People love randomizers, give them it. As the thing goes. Stop lazy putting it at the end of the day. I know people want a story, but people also want a funny experience, I'll just say. So one day I might be end up doing such randomized experiences, but I gotta play the game's core first, and then play the randomizer, which, another 2 years dealing with that. Which, I ain't even debating if I even want to do the core experience, because it's the big overhaul they changed for that. Which, what game I'm referring to is Nexamon Extinction. They fucked up royally on one thing. Which sucks, because how much I devoted to that game on my previous profile on that. As the thing goes. I still played it at the end of the day. I enjoyed what I got out of it at the end of the day. For being a sort of knockoff Pokemon at the end of the day. With a little bit changes here and there. And considering Temtem's like the successor upon Nexamon a little bit. I can't say directly by companies that are the same or not. I have to look a bit more on that one. But I just know there's a lot of similarities that Temtem shares with Nexamon. In some ways. Which is technically good, technically bad. What's up? Cause yeah, as the saying goes, the Nintendo Pierce looks at another monster catching it. Hey, they're ripping out Pokemon! What the fuck? As the saying goes. Just put your head back in the jar, would you, sir? As the thing goes. It's a genre. Pokemon created a genre at RPG. And not only that, they invented the RPG genre. They just took what's granted and popularized it. If anything that you could consider a rip-off is if the mechanics are too much alike. Which there will be differences when it comes to mechanics, as the thing goes. Comes to game stuff. Yeah, I'm just trying to find something to mention as I just drive around here with Dumper, because I had to deal with Sweet Tooth like most of the cases throughout this playthrough. Sweet Tooth's like been a real hassle. It's like, good god. I will say, Dumper is the only close-up fighter in this game, I think. I can't really think of another one. I mean, you could technically count Crimson Fury as one, because the little Peter shooter at the end of the day, because you have to get close to even hit someone with that sometimes. But yeah, once we get to ones like, oh, I take that back. I'm forgetting someone for close up. Well, technically two, which is Hammerhead and Darkseid. I'm just gonna say those two much better. If there's one issues that Hammerhead and Darkseid have, Hammerhead is slow. Darkseid is also slow. The trade-off though is Darkseid has way higher durability and way higher ramming damage. Hammerhead has a fixation damage due to his special, which sucks sometimes because then you want to kind of ram him again. But if you so happen to run out of the special, you can't ram him. Or if you ram him, you do pinch damage. It's not as efficient as the special is. Oh, hello, Hammerhead. And she's not close enough. You can shoot me from far. Cause yeah, that's the problem. If they're shooting you from far, that really sucks because you really can't do much besides throw a missile at them. Oop. Chuck a banger. If anything, they should add if they're gonna add a combat input for something similar to a freeze missile, let's add a stun missile. That'd be more interesting. Since they love bouncing you around so much, give it back to them, as the thing goes. My only saying to that is that it cannot do a whole lot of damage. Just a little bit. Like, I would say, make it just a fire missile with just a knockback to it. That's basically it. Because fire missiles don't even knockback. They, at best, just do a little bit of damage in this one's case. Two's case is a little bit more, but less amount. When it comes to fire missile differences. Oh, and the homing is a lot better in two's case. One's case, you really have to make sure it's within the needle of where you fired at. I'm not saying. You know, all these guys just trying to shoot at me, damn pedestrians. Speaking of issues, is pedestrians. Which, yeah, if I had to say for a remake, for everyone's sake, in case of that, because I know people have problems with pedestrians. If you take them out, they should just be out. They should not regenerate at all. That's my only issue to them. I mean, it's not a huge problem. It kind of didn't felt like a huge problem, but it is an utter annoyance once you get low health and you stop and get taken out by a missile. The pedestrian, because the pedestrian can just outright do that, as the thing goes. Yeah, I got Hammerhead and what was it, Crimson Fury? Yeah, I think it's Crimson Fury. Speaking of red cars. Get some health here. Yeah, I think he's right. Yeah, he's right behind me. Okay, here he comes. Oh, sir, let me just ram here, because I keep forgetting, you can technically ram with Dumper. Dumper is a bit sturdy about, oh my god, he's whiplashing. He's magneting. Got those magnet threads, man. Somehow on a monster truck. And he did. Alright, Crimson Fury, your time is up. Even though I'm a gangbanger and not outlaw at all. Blasting this fool. This thing goes. So in Suburbia, here we go. Here's where it gets rough. Because, yeah, I'll just say this in advance. I might have to do some edit cuts. Or you can just go halfway within the video. The choice is yours. I'll just say this. That clown, huge issue throughout this. So he was just giving chase. And, oh god, freaking Spectre, you trying to give 2 cents. Like, oh my god. And I got pedestrians fired. Oh, Jesus. Speaking of knockback, the freaking pedestrian missile just hit me hardcore there, I think. Or Spectre's ghost missile. I'm not sure what hit me there. Damn you, Scott Campbell! Throw a homing missile. Got Sweet Tooth here. Sweet Tooth just like immediately turn around. Yeah, I should be serving those homing missiles just for him. Because, yeah, in order to really get rid of Sweet Tooth, you might as well get this one thing that he's been tossing at you this whole time. And, oh, yeah, landmines. Landmines will F his day up, too. I just keep forgetting. I thought he was coming this way. He didn't really came this way, as thing goes. Oh yeah, I think like throughout this whole level, I think I kind of just avoided going to the sewers area. A little bit to say on that. But, and we got Hammerhead. Ooh, oh, he's gonna come for me. He's coming for me. Problem is, I don't have my flamethrower at bay, which is really, really bad. I'm about to die horribly. Okay, there we go. Thank you, help station. However, he has homing missiles for my ass. And my ass alone. As it goes. Because, yeah, like I said, Sweet Tooth, if he doesn't get you with the freaking ice cream, flaming ice cream cones, he'll just chuck a dang homing missile at you. I see Mr. I need to stop freaking multi-selecting. I need to focus on the one and then just go on down, what this tells me. Because look what I'm doing. Now I'm focusing on Mr. Grimm. I'm noticing a huge problem, that's what I had throughout this. Oh, Yellow Jacket. Oh, crap. And then the Spectre. Because like I said, I should be serving those homing missiles. I think that was the biggest problem I had throughout this. I'll just say. Yellow Jacket. Oh, God. I roast the crap out of Yellow Jacket, which pretty good, pretty good. Oh God. Okay. Okay. Got 3 guys just trying to get me at the end of it. Hello, Darkseid. How you doing, sir? Anyways. Be on my way. Just be on my way. And speaking of characters I don't want to meet close up at all. Darkseid versus Thumper. Who will win? Definitely Dark. And yeah, I love that. I threw a freaking flamethrower. Somehow, his homing missile just went around the school, or went through it, I think, one of the cases, and still got me at the end of the day. And then, of course, bounced me up a way that I can't hit him at all with the flamethrower. What kind of crap is that? Like I said, I should have saved those homing missiles just for him. Just for him, importantly. I'll make sure to remember that next time when I do playthroughs. I think this is like the last playthrough I did. I need to go do some new ones and stuff. Makes me wonder what number is next on that list. As it goes. Get a homing missile here, and of course I'm throwing them to Mr. Graham. I really shouldn't, but god damn it. Like I said, there's definitely gonna be some bad plays every now and then, and I'm not gonna realize. Even though I'm realizing right now as I'm watching myself, this. Although Sweet Tooth's already half somehow, I don't know what happened there. Just stuck there because he was coming around the corner there. But then again, homing missile. So you're dealing with one instance or another when it comes to that. Here comes Darkseid. But yeah, there's a gas station here. I don't think it can explode though. It's the unfortunate part. Oh Jesus! So yeah, he threw a homing missile. I definitely felt that one. Oh, here comes Sweet Tooth once again, and I think I missed with that freeze missile. That's not good. Oh. Yeah, I love that. He just knows. He just knows what you're about to play. He knows the trap card. He just knows the trap card. Oh, damn. I got blasted by Mr. Grimm. I think that's what happened there. Oh my god. I must have came right right into the line where he needed to chuck that. Because I will say, Mr. Grimm gets very lucky about those dang chucks. Just I get rid of one finally. Hammerhead's finally dead. Sweet Tooth going a little needle of that damage, as the saying goes. Which I will say, I don't know if Needles Kane is his name or not for this one. Okay, I think I remember. I think Sweet Tooth is still Needles, but for Marcus though, I believe that is Yellow Jacket. I think. No, it's Charlie. Charlie Kane. That's what Yellow Jacket is. Marcus. I'm trying to think Marcus Kane even exists in this one. I don't think he did. I think it was Cell 2 for that one, because that's when they just decided to give Roadkill this backstory that, oh, it turns out he's the brother of Sweet Tooth. Because they got tired with the whole Terminator future connection with the other one. Which, gonna be honest, probably should have just kept it. It was fine. It was fine. At the end of the day. I wouldn't mind a future warrior. Like a warrior that came from the future. Specifically something like TwistedMetal 4 levels of the future. Which might be the one issue about TwistedMetal TV series is that they may not cover the future side of things when it comes to oh, I just said. Oh crap, avoid touching him. As thing goes. The future side of TwistedMetal, which is like 4 and stuff, which I get it. It wasn't that great, but still. I mean, Quattro came from there. I will note Quattro is an Audi TT in the TwistedMetal TV series, and I don't know if he lived through that or not. As thing goes, because I will say I didn't watch TV series, but I saw glimpses here and there every now and then. I don't know whether to put my put my 2 cents on that or not at the end of it, because I didn't watch it, so I watched at best like maybe the first 5 episodes of the season 1 side of things, and that's the only memory I remember. I seen the Minion fight. I seen who Minion is in that one. By the way, I don't know if this is in this one or 2, but if you shoot those grates there is weapon pickups in those grates. I just don't know if those grates have the weapon pickups or not, because I saw someone did footage for 2, because I did want to see a difference between 2 in 1's case, which there wasn't exactly much. It was still retaining the whole level at the end of it. I'm just surprised how much work they did for just 1 level. And it was just not used afterwards. Well, somewhat. I will say that the freeway was used, which I want the flamethrower him so bad, but of course the flamethrower didn't reach, because I'm trying to understand the reach on that one, because, like I said, when it came to playing TwistedMetal, when I got back into playing TwistedMetal 1 specifically, I only did the whole story once for just the Platinum Trophy. I have not done the, like, PlayStation 4 just to go get another Platinum Trophy. I only did the 1 playthrough, so my knowledge when it comes to fighting in this game is still a bit scattered, but I am getting some ideals on how to deal with such every now and then. And the one thing I should really focus on is dealing with Sweet Tooth. You can see the intensity just increasing every moment. Oh, hi Warhog, because yeah, I think over time, maybe, I am starting to think that opponents eventually spawn, because I have not seen Warhog at all, and then all of a sudden he's here. The man, the army, the Humvee with 6 wheels. I always kind of wonder if Humvees that came with 6. I think they did. For military purposes, they did. For increased off-road efficiency, concern. I mean, if you want to know off-road gang, go play SnowRunner or Roadcraft. Even though Roadcraft is really not that great so far, it's been a very simplified experience with lackluster options and stuff like that. Like example, taking the winches away for every vehicle that you try to buy on that, so only the scouts have the winches, or if you're going to have a somewhat winch, you're going to have the crane from a vehicle to do it. That's not technically a winch, that's just a, you're supposed to pull loads with that, not pull vehicles with that. However, finally, the Ice Cream of Terror is no more, as the thing goes. As we finally dealt with him, thank God. Alright, now on to the next bit here, which is Roadkill, which I will say, yeah, Roadkill's still kind of a problem, because I will say, his special is pretty good in this one, not as ridiculous as 2's case, mind you, with the fucking boomerang shenanigans. Which, when I say boomerang shenanigans, it's the fact they infinitely throw it, and eventually at some point, they'll fucking boomerang you. Which, I can't say if that's skill at that point, or that's just them just chucking so many boomerangs at the end of it. That's just the fun part. But yeah, Roadkill's right there, but he's not wanting to get over here. Get over here, you! Oh, who we have here? Oh, Warthog. He's in the highway. He might turn here, let's see. Oh, and of course I bobbed. Damn it. Oh, there he is. Fire missile away. Fuck him up. Okay, there we go. A little bit. Ooh. He has a rear fire too, that's the funny part. Oh, oh, oh. That's some damage. Oh, crap, he's doing a lot of damage to me though. No! I need the health. I only got a pocket left. Ah, pocket. God damn it. No Spectre. We got Roadkill over here on the right. Oh, and of course. That's the only problem. If your vehicle happens to bob and if you're trying to fire a straightforward missile, chances are that missile is gonna straightforward shoot where you bobbed. And you got Roadkill at half now, so that did some good damage. Some fantastic damage. This thing is. I gotta figure out a way to deal with Warthog here. And there we go. He is wonderfully dead. This thing goes. We got Yo Jacket here, which surprising. Oh, what the hell was? Did he just like Z step and just fucking throw? I swear, he just Dragon Balled me. What the fuck? This is not even the game. And I've seen like my instances of Z step. If you want to know another instance of Z step, fucking Skyrim sometimes. When you try to shoot someone with an arrow stealthily, there's a chance where the opponent would just immediately sidestep. It's like, what the F? What the heck was that? As the thing goes. It's like, good lord. Oh, oh, come on, get in there. Get in there. Gotta needle it. Needle it. I got Roadkill right behind me, just magnating the crap out of me. I'm gonna flame your butt. I'm gonna flame your butt. Oh. Almost dead, come on. Machine guns in him. There we go. He is thus gone. He died in Minecraft. There it goes. Alright, now two more. Oh, Mr. Grimm. Gotta get payback after that freaking hole in the skull shenanigans. Oh, God. Alright, there we go. We got payback. I mean, it's not like it's really hard to. It's just the matter if he just keeps moving, and he did not kept moving. He just stuck there. Oh, it's a Spectre. Okay, I was wondering who's the last one. Oh, okay. Well, anyways, where you at, buddy? Buddy, I just want to. There we go. We just want to talk. We talked, and I get to go forward. Thank you, Surface. Thank you. Off to the rooftop combat. As thing goes. Good job. As thing goes, depending on what car you have, I would suggest either to open that pyramid immediately or not. Which I will say, for Thump'n's case, I might have a bit of an issue because as you see there, I don't think the flamethrower is hitting the pyramid at all. I think it's one of those characters you can't have it to hit the flamethrower at all. Or hit the pyramid at all. God, hit the flamethrower at all. As it goes. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Alright. Okay, so maybe it did. Or Darkseid's Ram did it. I don't know what did it first. However, I need to get the frick out of here because Darkseid's right there. Right there, right now. I think it's. Got Crimson Fury. Is he furry? It's furry confirmed. I do. Woo! Let's slip right off. And then we got Darkseid trying to put his 2 cents in, mate. Oh, that was a freeze missile. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. This thing goes. Get back up here and probably go this way, yep. So we can go get the other weapon stash available. So the thing goes, you want these weapon stashes available as quick as you can. Get some landmines here, what, and try to back up very carefully. Alright, now shoot this load here. Up, down. Which I will say, there is another set of homing missiles right over there on the far side, but you have to go onto that dead end on the far side to get those, which is kind of a problem once you get to Minion here, and then especially when I got Darkseid getting chased. Oh well, sir, and I freaking bombed. And he's spinning around. Spin right round, baby, spin right round. Get it. As it goes. Oh god. Alright, so Outlaw's half, Darkseid's half, or more. I think, yeah, he's about 2/3 now, or 1/3 now. Crimson Fury's full, because I haven't even technically seen him very much. Get some homing missiles here, get this a little bit. Fire missiles, there we go. That should do it for him. Get out oil spill, which that is useful. It does prevent the car from turning so much when it's opponent and stuff. Yeah, well, here at 3rd now. Okay, go ahead and throw those oil spills. That would slow them down. Alright, they're coming back up. Oh, throw a homing missile. And I will say, fire missiles can hit them, but you need to be a bit further away in order to do it. Alright, now we just wait a minute here because I know he's coming up here. And there he is. I'm going to the crap out of him. And he did! Oh god. As the saying goes, whenever he dies like that, be careful of interacting with him in the midst of that, because chances are you can get ram hit by him that way too. Because they still can ram while they're dead. Effed up story, I know. And then you got Crimson Fury here. And just take his time. Alright, sir, that's your real name. You press the gap. And my nose is so itchy. Yeah, probably go back that way. Throw something. Unless it's just landmines. The landmines here, if you should get it. I think there is some. Oh, yeah, there's 5 missiles. Yeah, I get those through. Alright, that should be good enough to deal with Crimson Fury, but we'll see here. If he hits these landmines, of course. And I didn't even put them down. Oh my god. Brain cells. You literally just grab landmines and you need butter. And now you realize, oh yeah, I have those. I have those? I have those. Well, so let's just try to burn him. You know, it's not working out. Oh god. Woo! Okay. Come on. I will say, as the saying goes, when it comes to the rooftop combat, you can make someone die by falling. It's really difficult, though. It's a bit of a difficulty on that. But there is a case that could just happen out of the wazoo. It's just a matter of when it happens. The only exception to that, I would say, I don't think Minion can get killed by fall damage. If anything, he might take a bit of damage for every time he does it. He might be the exception on that. It makes sense. He's final boss. Oop. That did act very. Because all I have is a flamethrower. I just wait till you. Oh, thinking I was hitting buttons like left and right there. There's a chance you just hit X. Alright, now we just wait for Big Boy Bunyan as Minion. So you cannot play him as at all for TwistedMetal 1. But it is what it is. That's just how it was programmed. You know, he's a 6-well tank. He should technically be drivable, but you know. But yeah, 6-well tank, believe it or not, is a very special kind of tank too. That's a very selective kind of tank they picked. Instead of the regular treadmill tanks that, you know, most tanks are, this is a 6-well tank, which I believe might be a Soviet Union tank, if I recall, or it's either that or a German tank. I just know 6-well tank is a concept that they did at some point, and you know, it didn't really, by functionality, didn't technically work out that very well. It was faster, I'll give it that, than what you see here. The problem is, treadmills are just better for off-road purposes, and the fact how much this tank weighs at the end of it. These tanks weigh like, I want to say 12 to 20,000 pounds. They're pretty freaking heavy. As it is combat ready armor, as thing goes. I might like get out of here. Oh god. Oh, that was a pedestrian try to shoot me there. Good god. But I would say, yeah, me with having an issue with Minion. Technically not really, even though, like I said, fighting close up with Minion is not the greatest ideal. Oh, let's try to get this mines again. We got creep up here, get this shit here. We're hunting rabbits. Okay, so got that. I think we're just supplied enough to kill Minion at this point. We got homing missiles, we got power missiles. What you got? As it goes. Unless they miss horribly. Let's see here. However, he's already climbing up. He's hightailing this time. He ain't messing around. Did I miss a power missile? That's not good. Uh-oh. Ooh. Okay. So that's how it happens there. And we'll wait here a bit. Cause yeah, he's gonna come over here. Throw some fire missile at him. Oh god. And power flamethrower, because yeah, I will say he's Bob, so he can't really shoot directly at me. Congratulations! You have won the 10th TwistedMetal competition. Prepare to meet Calypso and receive your prize. You are the winner of the competition. You are granted an audience with Calypso, the creator of the TwistedMetal contest. Which, as the saying goes, once again, as you speed into his underground garage, you spot him surrounded by hot bay bodyguards and seated on a throne of broken car parts. His face is burnt beyond recognition. His smile is hideous. He speaks. As you know, I shall now grant any prize you request. You know what I want, you tell him. I sign your contract. For the last 10 years, you have searched for a way to turn your South Central neighborhood into a place where people could feel safe. But nothing ever worked. Every night is still the same. Gang fights, drive-by shootings, robberies. Tonight all this will change if Calypso will grant your wish. He does. He promises to stop the fights, to stop the violence. You say you don't believe him. Calypso tells you to go home and see for yourself. As you speed off into the LA night, your heart is pounding with excitement. Could Calypso be telling the truth? Is your neighborhood safe? Was the battle tonight worth it? All of the blood you spilled, in the end, will it be justified? You drive at top speed, probably like 115 miles per hour. Racing home only to find Calypso was not lying. That's turned out. Yeah, for once he did monkey paw the person. He usually monkey paws anybody who even tries to wish something like that. But yeah, that is the end of TwistedMetal 1. Which, yeah, overall, Thumper, not bad. I'd say he's kind of just a C class. He's a can-do character, but he's not like crazy broken character, unless there's like some kind of exploit I don't know much about. But until then, folks, I'll see you guys all next time. I hope you guys enjoyed what you watched here. Until then, ciao. Thanks for watching, as always. Take care, everyone. Paul. That's how we do skeet shooting here, my boys.